No, it's not a kit car, it's a real one. Lamborghini Countach, anniversary 1988. In our possession for 22 years, and we use it. It gets used, and because it gets used, it doesn't leak any oil, doesn't leave any coolant, starts on the button. It's got stone chips, it's got lacquer peel. We love it like that. Today, I'm going to go through a few bits and pieces on the car. There's going to be first of a few posts we're going to do. You know this car because you see it in many posts, but I've never really done a proper post specifically to this car. So let's start with the exterior. Well, Mr. Pagani designed the anniversary, all this stuff, kind of, he did it on his, you know, if you look at Pagani's, it's kind of similar, isn't it? 345 35 ZR15 tyres, some of the biggest tyres fitted on any production car back in the day. Designed by Bertone, there's a badge there, just like on the 512 TR. All these body kits, some like them, some don't, but you know, it's part of the anniversary package. Now, OZ Racing wheels. Right, let's go to the back. This one has the spoiler. Again, it wasn't a factory option, it was something put on afterwards. I'm sure everyone knows about that. I like it with a spoiler, otherwise it looks a bit bare. This one's got a sports exhaust system with standard looking exhaust tips, but if you can look down there, it's made by hand and it is a piece of art. Now, let's go up, 25th anniversary, there it says there. And let's go around the side. Okay, let's look at the interior. Pretty straightforward interior on these. Nothing to shout about. Few things which I don't like is, why have they got electric seats? It just weighs the car down. Why have they got electric windows? That weighs the car down. So this little stupid ideas. Otherwise, you've got, there you go. Look, there's the coolant temperature, fuel gauge, which sort of gets used a lot, because you know this does 8 miles to a gallon. Rev counter, oil pressure, speedometer, how much electricity, and then oil temperature. Climate control, which, if you remember, Mr. Clarkson said it's like a mouse coughing, and that is true, so there's no point even having it, but it's there. Gated shifter, which is lovely. Glove compartment, little button there to open it. Apart from that, pretty much basic inside. Nice carpeting in these. There's some quality on these. The sound system's got speakers here, speakers on the doors, and to open the door there's a handle there. You see it? Okay. Apart from that, it's kind of claustrophobic, but you get used to it. If it was black, it would be even worse, but it drives well. We'll talk about that in another post. The engine is opened up using this. I'll show you that. Let's go. 6 carburetors. Nice smell of fuel all the time. We'll go through the engine next time, but there you go, that's the engine. Then it also has a boot, which is surprising, isn't it? There you go, that's the car cover. You can put some luggage in there, loads of condoms, whatever you want to take with you when you go on your little trips. So there you go. And then at the front, this is how you open it. Basically go like that. You open the front, and here we go. And in the front, you've got a spare tyre. So if the tyre goes flat, you put this on. God knows where you put the other one, the flat one, because it's not fitting inside. It will ruin the car. I don't know. Anyway, another great idea. But brake fluid, battery with a kill switch, and loads and loads of aircon stuff in here. You can't really put much in there. I suppose you could, but I wouldn't. Just slide about. There you go, that's that. Wiper system, it's got one great big wiper, one tiny one. And that today is your first footage of this car.